Peek-A-Bliss.
Hi, my name is Veena. Our initiative Peek-A-Bliss aims at promoting the habit of book reading in children. We are going to read a story from Champak, and the name of the story is The Puppy Plan. Let's begin. 10-year-old Sunny was a menace. His parents Gopal and Meera tried to keep an eye on him, but he always dodged them and caused trouble. He spared no one at school, in the colony, and on the playground, from trying his friends' shoelaces together when they weren't looking to leaving toy spiders inside his teacher's desk. Sunny left no stone unturned when it came to making mischief. Sunny's closest friends were Sam, Riti, and Monali. One day, after a game of hopscotch in the playground, Monali said, "Sunny, you should change your behavior. Everyone is fed up with you, and because we are your friends, we get scolded too." Monali is right, Sunny. It is not fun to hear people complaining about you all the time, Riti added. I don't understand why people complain about me to you, said Sunny, annoyed. Why don't they talk to me directly? They have tried telling you and it hasn't made any difference. So they tell us instead. Sam complained. If anyone complains to you about me, just refuse to listen and walk away. Just like I am about to, Sunny said stubbornly, picking up his water bottle and marching off. All right, we'll do just that. Now cheer up, Monali shouted after him. And as she watched him leave, Riti said to the others, "It is impossible to talk sense into Sunny. We have to make him change his behavior without his knowledge. Let's come up with some ideas right now," Sam encouraged her. Why don't we do to him what he does to others? Monali asked. An eye for an eye makes the whole world blind, Monali said. Sam reminded her. Shall we write a petition asking him to stop being naughty and get everyone in the neighborhood to sign it? Great idea. But by the time we get everybody's signatures, Sunny would have ended up creating a lot more ruckus. Plus, if he finds about it, it might make him angrier and naughtier. Monali shuddered. Finally, Riti came up with an idea which Sam and Monali agreed to. They decided to carry out their plan the very next day and went back to their respective homes. The following day was Friday, and when the four friends sat together for lunch at school, Riti asked Sunny, "What are your plans for this evening?" "You all will be at tuition, so I will just roam around the colony and find something to do," he replied, digging into his lunch of veggie wraps. Monali looked at Sam and mouthed something mischievous. "Why don't you come to my house?" Riti said to Sunny. "We don't have tuition today. We can play together and my mom will make us Korean cheese buns." Yum! Sunny's eyes lit up and then narrowed. "We always meet at the playground. Is there something special about today?" he asked. "No, I just thought it would be a different kind of fun playing at my house. Sam and Monali have already agreed and they wanted to see my new toys too," Riti said. That evening, Sunny was the first to arrive at Riti's house. To his surprise, the front door was locked. "Hello," Sunny called out. Ew, he heard a high-pitched whimper in reply. Sunny looked around and in the corner of the veranda he spotted a scrawny puppy. He went closer and the puppy shrank back. He was shivering and Sunny could see that his leg had gone limp. "Oh no, maybe a bicycle ran over him," he whispered. "Riti, are you there?" Sunny called out, ringing the doorbell again, and there was no response. Suddenly he felt something wet on his ankle. Looking down, he saw that the puppy had limped over to him, was wagging his tail and licking his leg. Sunny picked up the puppy, taking care to support his injured leg in the crook of his arm. He cradled the puppy against his neck and whispered, "Don't cry, buddy." The puppy seemed to calm down and his whines became softer. "Hey Sunny, sorry, I had stepped out to drop off a package my mom had asked me to take before she left for work," Riti said, entering through the main gate. "Riti, finally you are here. Where did you find this puppy?" "He is hurt. I am so angry with the person who did this to him," Sunny said seriously. "I found him hiding under a car in Block A while mischievous boys were pelting stones at him for fun. I don't know why people can't realize that mischief could cause discomfort and pain," said Riti softly. Sunny was quiet for a moment and then said, "We have to take this puppy to a vet immediately." "Of course," said Monali, coming in through the gate on her bicycle. "Sam should be here soon. Let's all go together." In a few minutes, Sam reached there as well, and all four of them set off to the pet clinic. Once they reached, Sunny placed the puppy on his lap and gently stroked his fur while they waited. The vet examined the puppy and said, "He has a fracture on his leg. I will put a plaster cast." After applying the cast, the vet praised the children. "You have done a wonderful job by bringing this puppy here. Now take good care of him. He'll be fine in a few weeks." As a reward for their kindness, he waived off his fees. The four friends brought the puppy back to Riti's house and began discussing how to take turns and nurse the puppy back to health. Finally, Sunny said, "I will take him home with me." "Won't your mom be upset?" Sam asked. "No, she won't mind," Sunny replied confidently. "Won't you get busy with your mischief and forget about him?" Riti asked, batting her eyelids innocently. Sunny glared at her and said, "I don't have time for all that now. I have to take care of Scoot." "Scoot," Monali clapped. "That's a great name." Riti smiled. She couldn't help but remember how she had found the puppy outside her gate 2 days back. He had been hit by a two-wheeler and Riti had come running out hearing his screams and the squealing brakes. She had kept the puppy in her house and was planning to take it to the vet herself that weekend, but she and her friends cooked up the other story to make Sunny realize the effects of his own behavior. From that evening, Sunny spent his entire free time taking care of Scoot. His parents were delighted to see this change in their son and were happy to let Scoot stay. Soon the entire colony learned about how Sunny had helped an injured puppy, and they all praised him. After 3 weeks, the four friends took Scoot to the vet and had his cast removed. Though he still limped slightly, he had recovered well and yelped cheerfully. Story complete.